If we think for 1 minute that Liz Truss has had it good so far, of course we don't, nothing is going to prepare us really for tomorrow and the next day. Liz Truss today managed to take an interview which should have been a doddle from a lady who is actually a member of the Conservative Party, Laura Koenigsberg, and turn it into a disaster. Most particularly, it's a disaster not for Liz Truss herself, though I don't think it's done her any good. It's mostly a disaster for her chancellor. So, Liz Truss was asked by Koenigsberg why her chancellor, why Kwasi, after doing his mini budget, went for a knees up with his insider trading mates. She was, in fact, asking Liz Truss whether her chancellor was an insider trader or was condoning insider trading. He went for a party, a champagne party with hedge fund friends. And he apparently had rather a whale of a time. So much so that when he was next seen in public, he said, "There's more of this to come." And Liz Truss, when asked why he did this, and the subtext must have been whether or not there was any insider trading, I'm sure there wasn't, but the question mark is there, and the question mark needs addressing. Instead of addressing that issue, Liz Truss went on and on about how she gets up in the morning, who cares, and what she thinks about who cares. Because so far, she seems absolutely unable to communicate to the viewer, to communicate to the general people, to the general public, to anybody that she thinks about anything at all. All she communicates is that she is barely capable of following a script. Barely capable. Now, why is this of importance? Because tomorrow the Conservative Party conference kicks firmly underway, and there are two major features which are coming up. The first will be an address to the Conservative Party conference by Kwasi, and then her big moment when she shall command the podium and the hands will be going up and down like something out of Pinocchio with strings. And she is expected to deliver, just as he is expected to deliver. And I think the big question will be not how much applause, how many minutes of applause will be following her rousing address, but whether or not there will be a moment of silence before that applause begins. Everybody, I think, in the news world be anchored on the end of that conference speech to see whether or not there is any hesitation in the applause. I'm sure there will be people all the way threaded through the audience, ensuring that there will be applause. The question will be how hesitant it is, how fulsome it is, and probably how long it lasts. And then there will be the question about whether or not her performance is any good at all. Clearly, judging by the interview this morning, she's been having some practice with her hands. But beyond that, not much. Not much.